What I was told was the same thing I think that I would be told at any university in America. We want to get high quality people. I don't think any institution wants to be represented in any manner that's less than excellent. And so we talked a lot about that, and I can tell you I've had an opportunity to sign some guys that probably would have helped us win a lot of games, and we've passed on them if their character is not where it needs to be. And I'll be really honest with you, one of the things I always talk to, every recruit I ever talk to will hear this very thing, so you're going to get inside scoop, so to speak. I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old who are about to be 9 and 6. And Gavin, my son, he's the older, sits on the bench every game. And, you know, he wants to win, and we talk about it a little bit and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he's pretty excited just to go give everybody 5 after the game and run to the locker room. So I always talk to our guys about, he's sitting on the end of the bench. He goes through and gives everybody 5 for the other team, and then somebody's going to pick him up, throw him over their shoulder, go to the locker room, and I'm going to get back there, and somebody from the media is going to catch me or whatever. It may be 5 minutes before I get in there. I don't want to have to wonder what my kid's seeing or hearing that I don't think he needs to hear. And so for me, when I try to evaluate guys, if I feel like there's a question on what you're going to do or what you're going to say in front of my wife or kids, and I understand, hey, my kids are 8 and 5. It's my job as their dad to try to teach them certain words when they need to know them, so to speak, or certain things when they need to know them. That's not our players' jobs. It's not my assistant coaches' jobs, or anybody else's job for them. That's my right and responsibility. My wife's 35 years old, and I would tell you that, hey, she's a big girl, so to speak, in terms of she's heard stuff, seen stuff, but it's still also my job to run our home, so to speak. And so I want to make sure we have people of great character that are going to be around my family. Might be a better way to say it would lead me to say that's why I wasn't looking for another job. I guess thing that just struck me again was the University of Charleston. There's a lot of other places that could have called, that I could have talked to, gotten involved with. There's a lot of jobs open over the summer, there always is. And I didn't apply for any. I didn't talk to any. And I had really no interest in doing that. If you'd told me a month ago I was leaving to go anywhere, I'd have told you were crazy. And, you know, but this thing is something that, if I would be honest, you know, I can remember even when I first became an assistant at Glenville 2002, we always talked about, hey, the University of Charleston, I mean, that's the premier program. That's the best program in the West Virginia Conference. And there are a lot of great schools, but we always looked at it that way. And so when you get an opportunity like that, it's really difficult to pass up. And so I'm really excited to be here and thankful for that opportunity. You get some coaches maybe have coached for 30 years and they run the flex offense, and it doesn't matter if they have 5 Shaquille O'Neals or if they've got 5 Jason Kidds, they're going to run the same thing. Hey, you just got to figure it out. And I'm a little bit different. We're going to try to get the best players we can, and when we get those players, we're going to try to figure out, okay, what's the best system to put them in. Now the hope is, I think that's also been a philosophy because of maybe funding and things of that nature at some other schools, and just limitations that you have. I think obviously the situation at the University of Charleston is different. And so I think it's a situation where we're going to be able to say we can pick this style that may be, as you're saying, you know, maybe my nature, the way I want to coach, and then we can get guys to fit that. And I think we'll be able to do that here. If that occurs, whether it's this year or next, we will try to play up-tempo and an exciting style of basketball, one that people will enjoy. If you go back to when I was at Glenville State, we shot that 3 a lot. Man, I love that line back there, and so I love guys that can shoot it. Actually, I like guys that can make it. You know, a lot of people shoot it. I like makers. And so, you know, we'll do that and try to obviously play really good defense, a staple of all championship programs, great programs, and so we'll try to do both those things really well.